How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all having a good start to your week and that you had a nice weekend. For me, it's been a pretty decent one. Um, there is I think they posted about it yesterday, but like Discord is uh, opening the can of worms of introducing global age verifications. So, uh, might have to look into that some more, especially if they end up going through with that. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun to like read through all the different like features and everything and make sure that my server won't be requiring any age verification. Because oh boy, like supposedly they had a big like data leak with the company that they were working with for that stuff at the time, which not sure if it's a different one now. Either way, they leaked like I think it was like 70,000 people's IDs just a few months ago. So that's a choice. And a choice that I guess I will have to, at least to some extent, deal with. So, oh goody. But at least they waited till Monday to drop that piece of information. So, yes. Might be an interesting week in that regard, because I've seen a lot of people have very strong opinions about it, and I too have opinions. So, yes. Anyhow, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, Violet should really post her government ID. So, yes. Um, you mean for like my stream overlay stuff? Yes, that is all done using Aseprite. Like some of the pictures in that frame over there, I used a different app for, and that was specifically because well, I was drawing those on mobile, so Aseprite not being available there, I was using something else for some of those. But yeah, vast majority of it Aseprite, and even those I would have also imported into Aseprite. So, yep, a lot of Aseprite on this channel. Especially for the animations and stuff, all of them Aseprite, because yeah, like specifically for some emotes, those aren't pixel art, but all the animations you see on screen here would be Aseprite ones. So, yep, I've used Aseprite for so many hours. I can't tell you how many exactly, because like I think I got it through Steam, not 100% sure, but whatever setup I ended up with years and years ago, I can open Aseprite without having Steam running, so it doesn't fully track my usage data amount. So, yes. Like, maybe I got the one off the website in addition to also having it on Steam. It's a bit confusing. But, yeah, it's a very nice app to be using. Like, they did change some small like, parts of features in the last few years that were a bit inconvenient for me. So, like, moving selections is working differently now, and I preferred the way it worked before. But yeah, overall, still would definitely recommend Aseprite. So, yes. Either way, like I don't have an affiliate link for it or anything. I just like Aseprite. I've paid for it myself. So, yeah, it's just very nice for pixel art. So, that's all. And it's not a subscription, which I do appreciate that. Like, I guess other tech-related stuff that's been going on, like Adobe wanting to discontinue Adobe Animate, which so that's one of the ones that's like in the subscription service, so people can't just outright buy it. They need to pay for the subscription fee, and then they were just gonna discontinue that entire app. So yeah, it's just another good reminder that uh, it's nice to just pay for software once and then have it installed. Like, even if it means that it doesn't get monthly updates, I'd rather have it continue working. So, yeah. But I personally have not used Animate, but yeah, I've seen a lot of digital artists and animators not exactly be thrilled about this change. So, yes, like in part because of this, would recommend stuff like Ace Sprite where you just buy it once and then you have it. Yes. And yes, obviously, you should start just doing infomercials instead of your very successful streaming career. But technically, I guess you could use your Twitch channel to do live infomercials. So not like pre-recorded infomercials, but like doing like a almost non-stop, like maybe even 24-hour stream of just you live, like demonstrating all the different infomercial products. So I think that's the perfect niche for you. Like I've watched plenty of infomercials back in the day, in part because of, well, when you're somebody who wakes up early, at least in some cases, well, not so much now, but years ago, ah, plenty of TV channels that had their programming start like several hours after I would wake up. So, yeah, for me that meant too much time watching infomercials in the early morning. But some of them were quite entertaining, let's say. Like stuff like people having like 10 different meals that they're seemingly trying to cook simultaneously. Uh yeah, it's it's just a mess. Like, oh, I need to like cook an onion at the same time as I bake a cake at the same time that I'm boiling peas. And I need to do all of those in the same pot for some reason. So, yeah, I have that problem constantly. So, yes, onion flavored cake with peas on the side, because, like, obviously it's really important that you manage to do all those things at once, because that's like every other day that you do that, right? And this way you could do all of those things with just one device that plugs directly into a power outlet, which I'm sure you have too many power outlets in your kitchen, so you might as well buy 5 of those devices. Then you can make 5 cakes and onions and portions of boiled peas. So, yes. It's just solving all the issues that I've never had. But I think they're just fun to just watch and analyze how ridiculous they are. Like I recently saw a clip of a lady in an infomercial in like the black and white like before segment of like how horrible her life was before the device. And so she was on the phone, as in like uh, both hands busy with like cooking stuff, so just holding the phone between her head and her shoulder, and then using like a mixer type thing, so like the ones that have like whisks on them, so an electric one with a like those, and then her other hand was holding a spoon to stir the same batter in the bowl that she was using the whisk thing in. And then her kid was coming over to talk to her in addition to all of that. So she was using the electric whisk thing and the spoon to stir a bowl of like flour while being on the phone while having her kid talk to her. Yeah. Uh, I have a feeling that the thing that's gonna solve that mess isn't this brand new device. like like maybe just pick one, not the whisk and the spoon at the same time, and maybe don't have a phone call at the same time as trying to mix something in a bowl with both of your hands not holding the bowl. Yeah. It's magical. I think I'll probably post it on the Discord later if I can find the video, or maybe one of you can find it. There's like I think it was also a as seen on TV type product, which was for like traditional landline phones to make them hands-free. So it was something that would stick to the hearing end of the landline phone thing. I know all the proper terms for things. Like when you pick up the phone, the giant plastic rectangle, like the speaker part and the microphone part, it would stick to the back of the speaker part and then be like a thing that goes around your head so that, yeah, is that the receiver? I guess. I'm never sure if the receiver is the part that the cable connects to that you don't really move. But either way, yeah, to make your landline phone kind of a rudimentary Bluetooth headset type thing. Of course, still like with the landline cable and everything, which you wouldn't have to hold it. So yeah, that's I'm sure a product that all of you totally need every day, especially now. So yes, it may be the lady in that infomercial could have also used that thing because then she could have worn her phone receiver on her head instead of needing to hold it weirdly with her ear against her phone against her shoulder. So then she would have had a much more comfortable time mixing something with a spoon and the electric whisk thingy simultaneously. So, yes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing that attaches it to your head would also give you neck or shoulder issues. Because I think the weight of one of those being attached to your head instead of holding it with your arm, I don't think that's going to be very ergonomic either. So, yeah. And I don't think it gave you like a counterweight for the other side. So, it seems like your neck is gonna hurt quite a lot if you use that thing constantly. So, yeah. Also not sure if it's detachable once you've attached it, because it seemed like it was just like some sort of like strong tape thing that you would just stick to the back of the receiver. So, yeah, you might also have issues hanging up your phone after you've attached that thing. So, it makes your life so much easier. Especially for when you want to cook 5 meals at once. Anyhow, it's just still fun at times. Like I still know of some TV channels that sometimes do infomercials, like genuinely still doing them. So I guess there are still people out there making infomercials, or at least spending money to broadcast them. So yeah, clearly there's still a market there, and making your Twitch channel just be non-stop live infomercials, that's the future of infomercials. And like, infomercials are very much alive and well at the moment. So, yes. Anyway, just slightly sidetracked. Yeah, today we'll be continuing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Last time wait, yeah, right, the weird underground temple thing. That was the dungeon I did last time. So this time, right, there was a vampire lady at the end of that one who didn't end up dying because she had previously removed her heart and stored it in the Tower of London. So now we're gonna go and break into the Tower of London. So, yeah. Really, YouTube videos with 3-hour infomercials as unskippable ads? That's nice. I don't remember ever getting those, but ads are also region specific, and yeah, but that's fun. I wonder how much they have to pay to make that a YouTube ad. Because I would have expected YouTube ads to have to pay more the longer the ad is, especially for unskippable ones. So, okay, they are skippable. Fine. But I feel like at some point I've heard of an insanely long ad on YouTube that wasn't skippable, but I don't know if it was 3 hours. So, I don't know how long the longest one is that someone has gotten that wasn't skippable, but regardless, what a strange era. Infomercials as YouTube ads. Because why not? Yeah, it makes sense that if it's just auto-playing the ad, and you're just falling asleep while listening to YouTube, eventually you're gonna wake up to random infomercials. It's just like cable TV. So, either way, let's start up the game, and I'm sure breaking into the Tower of London is gonna be really easy. There's the howl. Oddly vampire-themed intro for a game about vampires. The werewolf-themed intro for a game about vampires.
It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood. The kindred have long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Did these vampires just have the fangs on the top, not the bottom? Like, in general, in vampire franchises, would they have 2 sets of fangs? Or just 1 set of fangs? Like, I guess the bottom one would be shorter, but I think they usually have 2 sets of fangs, right? I guess I'll have to pay attention to the cutscenes and see if they have double fangs or not. Yes. Let's go and load the game. If I can find the correct save. Yeah, that one. I think. Yes. Okay, it worked. So, right, we just came back out of the shop. So, just sold a bunch of stuff. still have some items that need to be identified, right? Yeah, I'm just not sure what the most common combination is, if it's 2 fangs or 4 fangs. Because somehow I feel like 4 would make more sense. But, I don't know. Like, don't most creatures that have fangs, wouldn't they generally have 4 fangs? Instead of just 2? So. Do you think we need to probably drain some people in order to have enough blood to be able to identify the items and everything, but it's a bit too busy around here. Don't know if there is a quiet corner that just has like 1 civilian there. You there, human, where are you going off to? Apart from walking into the wall. Okay. Just gonna walk back again, probably. Yeah, seems like it's just gonna walk back. Like maybe you? Well, no, there's just too many people around. Yeah, fair enough. And I guess the answer would be by, being very careful. Because if basically all your teeth are as sharp as razor blades, I have a feeling that you'll be biting your lip a lot. Unless you're very careful with, like, not applying too much pressure. So I guess you're gonna be, well, you'll be developing some very, sturdy calluses inside your mouth. Yeah, I guess depending on the franchise, they do also heal pretty much instantly. Not so much in this one. In this one, they have to put an effort to heal. Yeah, as someone who has had braces for years, having wounds on the inside of your mouth because of having, well, sharp metal inside your mouth, it's not fun. And you do indeed get basically scars from it that then help you not have as many constant injuries. Which I guess is something. I guess the different question would be, do vampires need toothbrushes in the first place? Like... Like, if you were just drinking blood, so basically just a liquid, how much cleaning would your teeth need? Don't know. I mean, I don't know if blood would contain calcium. True, you might get, like, stuff stuck between your teeth, so... Like, maybe you'd need to floss, but not so much brush your teeth? I don't know. Either way, need to figure out how to get to the Tower of London. Yeah, I'd say they wouldn't really have to do any chewing. So, like, I feel like most of their teeth they just wouldn't need in the first place, right? Because like the back teeth, what are those for? If you're only biting and, well, biting with specifically just the fangs and then just drinking, you wouldn't ever have to chew anything. So, maybe that's just for when they want to use chewing gum. Yeah, I don't know. Their teeth seem to be very important to them, but like, how do vampires take care of their teeth? Especially with dentist opening hours usually not being nighttime opening hours. So, how do they take care of their teeth? For like thousands of years in some cases. That is impressive. Currently no clue how I'm supposed to get to the tower, but... I don't think there's anybody I could eat down here, but if there was, it would be quite a remote location. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Blood is basically transporting everything. Including alcohol. I think. Because blood alcohol level. So. I mean, there are at least some franchises where they cover the, so if vampires drink blood from a drunk person, the vampire might get drunk from that. So, it's very important stuff. That's the Tower of London? No, it's not. That is not the Tower of London. Like, I've been to the Tower of London. This is not anywhere close to what the entrance looks like. Have I not played Still Life yet? I thought I did. Like, maybe there's like a sequel that I haven't played yet. That could be. But I thought I played Still Life. And, Postmortem. I think. I think I've played those two. Oh well. I'll just store the items I wanted to identify. Because not enough people to eat. There. Maybe once I start the dungeon, I'll be able to get them more well-fed. I guess I could also buy them some blood. They do have a fair amount of money now. Could also double check the stuff sold here.
What? What do you want?
So, the ballistic vest, fire resistant suit. So that's 40 fire resistance. That's plenty. Especially compared to how much they're always struggling with fire. So that does sound interesting. Yes, I did play it. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a sequel that I haven't played yet. So, like, I'm not sure if I've played the entire series. They do have helmets for sale. would helmets be worth buying for them? I mean, that's 10 and 10, yeah. Which, I mean, it's still something. I'm not sure if the goggles are really doing much for them. I mean, they are more expensive. So they're supposed to do something, I think. But then again, with like the whole gamma settings situation, I'm not sure if the goggles are kind of useless with my setup. So, yeah.
Get lost!
Like, I guess I could try and see if I can... Like, Is there any difference? I don't think so. Like, what visual senses are getting increased here? I do not see anything changing. So I think I'll just get them normal helmets.
What? What do you want?
Okay, so 2 helmets. Just making sure. Buying it with the guy who can get the best prices. Oh, just 1 helmet. Fine, I guess. Oh, fine, fine. They do have another one. I think. Yes, good. Glad I was able to get 2 of them. The way the buying menu just jumps around a lot after buying stuff, so sometimes it's difficult to tell if a product is only available as like as 1 item you can buy or as essentially an unlimited supply of items. So, I think that's the same thing. Like if you're looking at the stats section, like there's it's like moved over by like 1 space, but the stats themselves are the same. Perfect. Okay. So, like, do I want to get that fire-resistant jacket thing? I mean, maybe it is a full-body suit? Yeah, could be. I mean, it would be nice to have. It's too many flamethrowers. So I think... So it's 15, 30, 15. This is 10, 10, 40, and 10. I think I might just get the fire-resistant suit. Because I just don't like how much damage they take from fire.
Get lost!
So, the main protagonist can go wear that. He'll look very dramatic. There. Okay, and then the bulletproof vest. That's like slightly better than the armor t-shirt. Okay, and then the t-shirt is slightly better than the leather jacket. So I guess we'll be getting rid of the leather jacket, or at least storing it. Okay. I guess I probably shouldn't leave stuff in the other's storage. Because I never know if those characters are just gonna be gone by the end of the next mission. It is quite possible. ambient sound in this area seems quite loud, to me at least. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but I don't think I can change that. Sound. Yeah, music and sound. That's it. So, it's fine. There we go. So, I guess we go to the Tower of London. At least got slightly better armor for them. Didn't get any more healing items, but who knows, might not need them. I think the entrance was over this way. Because for whatever reason, the Tower of London is in a very strange location, like near a harbor. And practically abandoned.
Wow, the Tower of London.
This place has gone downhill.
More like the warehouse one.
I guess old Anne Boleyn ain't got much of an head for housekeeping.
A great evil has been done in this place. The walls cry out in a silent scream. I feel the presence of the dead. Let us hurry. I have no wish to meet the wraiths that walk this bloody tower.
Okay. I mean, it's been a while since I've been inside the Tower of London, so more difficult to compare the interior, but the exterior is way off. Like, I already know that much. Apparently this hallway has absolutely no windows. Perfect for vampires, I guess. Something's... Oh. Okay. Ah, yeah, they've got a bit of a spider colony? Very interesting. Not sure if it was too many legs or not. Might have been too many legs on that spider. It's difficult to count legs when they're moving so much. Okay. I think the others can deal with the one tiny spider. I guess not. There. They noticed it. Oh, she's running low on blood because she's been needing to heal so much. Because of constantly being in combat with the tiniest of spiders. Oh no. I mean, I guess I can give them some plasma bags, because, well, I haven't seen any humanoid creatures around yet. Do they just not have windows? They just have curtains? As in, like, the windows are just permanently open. They've just put fabric in front of it, so the fabric can just wave dramatically in the wind. Okay. I mean, that is a choice. Hope they don't try and heat this place, because that's not going to be great for the heating bills. I guess I'll take it. And then heal a bunch. Well, I guess the curtains are just to keep larger, lightweight items from being blown in through the otherwise very open window. Or maybe to keep birds from flying in. Like, they would probably do something. But you'd also need to replace your curtains constantly. Because I doubt the fabric is going to last very long. Okay, we've got a flamethrower. Lovely. Also need to find ammo for it. And more tiny spiders. Well, I guess tiny compared to the full-grown ones. But very confident spiders. Like, yeah, they're totally gonna manage to hate 3 giant vampires. Yeah. Like, I mean, for the adults, it's more appropriate size, but yeah. For the newly hatched ones, like, okay. So, just take that and that. Motorcycle helmet. And another one. Why are there just motorcycle helmets in these coffins? It is a bit strange. But I guess that's what you get. Okay. There. Starting to look like a very strange clothing section in a store. Like, what store would sell, like, camo helmets, motorcycle helmets, and... I mean, it says armor shirt, but it just looks like some sort of, like, sportswear shirt. Seems like an unusual selection of items. There's the spider, okay. Takes so long till I can even see where they are. Yeah, it must be. Or maybe it's from it being the least breathable fabric ever. So, like, if you get caught in a rainstorm, odds are it'll be water repellent. Also quite sure the Tower of London wasn't quite like this in the year 99. Yeah. Okay, so for motorcycle type equipment, it would still be called an armored shirt or armor shirt. I've never bought motorcycle equipment or used it, so not my area of expertise. Just gonna keep on saving, because still don't have a way to revive them if they do end up getting killed by those constantly spawning spiders. Okay. Seems there was nothing in that barrel. Okay. I do also like how there's just a constant thunderstorm outside. I wonder if they paid extra to just have a constant thunderstorm. I mean, you can't have those curtains if you not have a constant thunderstorm. Oops. Well, that worked. Maybe a bit too well. I think that's an upgrade. Still quite like the chainsaw. Yeah, for me, motorcycles are just... they just don't strike me as seeming very safe compared to other modes of transport. So... I don't really have any interest in being on or near motorcycles, to be honest. Like, I prefer stuff like seatbelts and, like, there being some sort of barrier that stops you from getting flung however far away, and yeah. A note from me. But I'm also a big scaredy cat. Not afraid to admit it. Blood bag. Definitely need that. And a revolver. Guess someone's been trying to shoot the spiders. Okay. So... maybe that would be a slight upgrade for them. But yeah, these have the exact same stats, so... I guess they can all wear the motorcycle helmets just to look cool. There. Now they have the very bright red motorcycle helmet theme. Okay. There. But I guess I'll just... nope, guess not. I was about to say, I guess I'll just go back out and sell the items they've collected thus far and buy them more healing items, because apparently this place is just full of spiders and don't think they can just drink the blood of those spiders. So... yes, very modern, as you can see. Okay. So many of those. back out again. Because apparently we need to bring more healing items. It wasn't Poland. So it was, Prague and Vienna that we were in. I don't think there's a town in Poland named Prague.
What? What do you want?
But I guess I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the proper name of the country would have been in 1100 and something, but yes, I do believe, at least for modern times, like that one I'm aware of would be the Prague in the Czech Republic. So, yeah. But maybe there's more than one Prague. I once again completely did not pay attention to who's the one selling items. Okay, here.
I am weak.
Ah, okay. Well, either way. Point being, my geography skills for modern times are already splotchy. And for 1100 and something, yeah, I just don't know. There. Now hopefully we can sell stuff more effectively.
What? What do you want?
Okay. So, I don't think I need 2 flamethrowers. At least not while I don't have any ammo for it. But, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should keep them. Should keep one of the shirts. I guess one of the helmets. Don't think I need to keep the rings. But just in case we get another character, I can keep some very basic equipment and storage. And the flamethrowers. Or if I end up finding ammo for it. Because I just like the idea of just, well, them using the flamethrowers as weapons. Okay. Yeah, those I'll just dump in storage. Okay. So, didn't earn a huge amount of money from selling those items, but it's definitely worth collecting all the flamethrowers. Thank you for the 3 stream watch streak. Okay. I think the bar was the only place that was selling healing items. Because I don't think the curio shop had them. I could check again, in case I come across that one first. Keep on getting lost in this place. Yeah, I think West London was the one that had both of those shops, but we'll see. Yeah, for me, motorcycles are just a no in general. Regardless of how many other people there are around. And they also seem so loud and smelly, and yeah, that's already quite the downside for me. Yeah, he does have plasma bags. Okay. So I guess I'll just buy them here, because this place is easier to find. Perception, I guess? Yeah. I was just seeing the PER +5, but yeah, Amulet of Perception. It is indeed perception related. But yeah, I guess I'll just get them the plasma bags. So the stones do 70, the bags do 40. I'll just use my calculator app real quick, because I want to know if... Like, I want to know how much this is per, like, quantity of blood. So, we're paying 269 for 70. So that's 38 for 10? Ish. And... $33. So the plasma bags are indeed more useful in comparison. Like, they're cheaper, both in terms of just buying them outright and per quantity of blood. So, yeah. Like, at least for... Well, I guess maybe here the ratio would be different, but it's fine. The werewolf blood? Frenzy? Yeah, no thanks. Okay, so we'll just get the normal, standard plasma bags. And just a bunch of those. Probably too many of them, but that's the amount we have now.
Good day.
Okay. So I'll give most of them to main character. And then the other two can split the rest. So glitchy to hand items between them sometimes. And there. So that's 5 each, I think. Wait, one of them disappeared. There. Okay. Seems fair. Oh, no, one of them fell on the floor. Unacceptable. Okay. So. Should hopefully keep them alive for a bit. They'll probably have drained those bags quite quickly, but at least for now they have them. So, back through here to get to the other area. And then need to get back into the Tower of London. Were there any civilians, or, well, humans, standing around on their own anywhere? Not really. It's all quite crowded. Is anyone back here? Maybe not. So I guess we could try this one person. Okay. And oh no. I don't think anyone is within line of sight at the moment. Okay, so at least we'll have one of them not be close to death. Okay, good enough. You're fine, you just...
Gang members! Get lost.
Yeah, normal gang member activity. Biting people in the neck. Typical. And I guess he could share with the others?
Thou may draw the precious blood
Making
from
it a
thy
whole
body
thing.
to sustain thee.
Okay, that's enough. Then you can heal. There. I think for her, I'll just let her use some healing items, because... well... otherwise the others are gonna be kind of low on blood again. Okay. Good enough. There. And then handing those out.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Good enough. I think. Okay. At least saved a bit of money that way. Yeah, for me, I'd rather be on like a bicycle than a motorbike. Like, yeah, bicycles technically have fewer safety features than motorbikes, but if you're just talking about a normal, standard bicycle, it also won't be going nearly as fast as a motorbike. So, yeah. Like there are electric bicycles that are kind of just electric motorbikes. They're quite popular these days, like especially there's ones with tires that are much wider than normal bicycle tires. So I feel like those are kind of just motorbikes. But I don't know if they even have pedals anymore. I think it's just the electric engine thing. So, yeah. To me, that's kind of different from what I would describe a bicycle to be.
To the abyss with
Not sure what the poison actually does. I guess it might drain health over time. But it's not as noticeable as I would expect it to be.
To the abyss with thee.
So what makes this spider a ghoul spider? What even is a ghoul? I don't think... yeah, that's just the normal leather jacket. Which I believe was... yeah. noticeably worse compared to their current armor. So it's definitely just going to get sold. But at least they found some more healing items. Well, technically it's essentially mana items, but it is the stuff they need in order to heal. It would be nice if them just drinking the blood bags would also heal them. So I guess that would make it too easy. Difficulty in aim at those tiny spiders. I wonder when all the game devs got together and decided that spiders like to attack in groups and they need to be an enemy in pretty much every video game. Oh, and that they make weird sounds like that. Like... I'm not sure if there's any spider that makes a sound anywhere close to that. I do think there are spiders that make some amount of noise, but I don't think it sounds like that. Like, how did they even get that sound effect? Like, to me that sounds more like some, like, small... probably furry animal that makes that weird gurgling sound. Lovely. So... I guess the diamonds can be handed over. I mean, maybe the Abyss has good tea. Can't say I've been there. Not sure what that book does. Yeah, it would be fun if they showed the motorcycle helmets. Because all three of them are wearing the motorcycle helmets. I just feel like it would be funny to just see the three vampires with their bright red motorcycle helmets just running around the Tower of London. It's just an average Tuesday. The Tower of London, which is also completely abandoned for some reason. Well, I believe she's wearing a dress, not a skirt. But yeah, like, obviously very important to wear proper armor when in combat or when riding a motorbike, so like, helmet. And then the rest is not that important. Okay, so that book won't really do anything for him. So I could give that to one of the other ones. Could maybe also sell it. Let's see, do the others have that one? Yes, and... No, okay, so I guess she's getting that book. I'm not even sure if I could sell it. So, she can just have that skill. Okay. But I mean, it's not like it's that far off from a lot of the armor options in quite a few games. Because a lot of them seem to think that basically a very thin dress made out of flimsy fabric is armor. It's just a thing. Another motorcycle helmet. Sure. Don't think I can drain the wraiths either. It'd be useful if I could. I feel like the ranged weapons wouldn't really be that useful in the first place, 'cause am I even there? Got it eventually, but that took so much damage. Oh, and he got killed. Okay. Well, back I go to my most recent save. Yeah, so she's currently using a chainsaw. So, wearing a motorcycle helmet and a short dress and fishnets and wielding a chainsaw. Proper safety equipment. I mean, I don't know what the recommended safety equipment is for running around wielding a chainsaw in the Tower of London, but I feel like it's not quite that. Why not? Probably wearing heels too. Or is it just like boots? Not sure. There's like platform boots. So. Not the highest of heels, but yeah. Also maybe not the most practical. Because like they go above her knees. But why not? Why not?
To the abyss! To the abyss!
I wouldn't assume that there's a specific dress code for what you're supposed to be wearing while breaking into the Tower of London wielding a chainsaw. Like, I don't think your outfit is gonna be the main problem there. Yeah, machetes as well, of course. And, a severed finger? Because why not? Never know when you might need extras. bow and brass knuckles. But for some reason, just the combination of fishnets plus chainsaw seems inadvisable, maybe, but... well. And the game crashed. Okay, switching over here for a second while I start it back up again. Okay. And back to it. Let's save. I guess the chainsaw was too strong. My PC couldn't handle it. So much damage from this fight. Ow. Could they maybe slow down just a second? Okay, I'm just loading. Gonna try and see if the other armor that they're carrying would maybe be better for him at the moment. So, this one. Not really. No, fine, it would specifically be better for bashing damage, which I don't think this is. Might as well try though. Like, I just don't know how I would even know which damage type the characters are having issues with. He's just getting butchered. Yeah. So that wasn't better, let's say.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Like, to me, it's a bit like in games where you have different damage types and then different armor to protect from the different damage types. At which point are you supposed to know which damage type an enemy is doing unless the game is very clear about it? Like with fire, it's probably like the flamethrower with probably fire damage. Like, I get that, but like this, getting punched by a wraith, which type of damage is that? Like, is that, like, bash? Lethal? Like, or, aggravated? Like, huh? I don't know. It's probably not fire damage, but... like, I don't really get any stats about the enemies, so... maybe it's just trial and error how I'm supposed to figure out what type of damage this is. And they all keep going for him alone! No wonder he keeps on dying if he's got 2 or 3 of them attacking him at once. He survived. For now. Only to find nothing in that chest. Flamethrower in the other one. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, I guess. But like, even then, like, how would you know? Like, I mean, I've played through that fight now. But what in that fight was supposed to tell me what damage type that was? Oh, yep. Crashed again. So apparently, running out of this one jail cell is just crashing the game. Interesting. Yeah, for me, I always, the resistance potions and items and stuff, like, if they're a one-time use thing, I'll probably keep on not using them. Similar for the spells to give certain resistances, because, like, am I supposed to know which character does which type of damage? Because, yeah. Guess I'll just hope there's nothing useful in there, because at least for that one cell, it kept crashing the game, so I'll just not walk into the other ones either. Don't want to double check if it's all of the jail cells that cause the game to crash. Okay. Was that one different visually? Like... Like, that light looks kind of blue, that one looks kind of blue. I guess those look less blue. But yeah, whatever it is that's causing that one jail cell to crash the game, I'll just open it. Okay. I feel like I've got some spells to summon other creatures to fight on my behalf. Didn't I? Oh right, the life-stealing one. What was that? There. Maybe I could start using that. Don't know if that would work on the spiders, but maybe. One way to find out. Like, maybe they can't bite them, but they can steal their life force? I mean, it's magic, so... She does not have room to... Oh! She's way back here for some reason. Of course. How could I forget? Didn't you already read that one? Oh, I guess I had to reload. Okay. Yeah. So, that worked. Guess I'll save again. Okay. Well, whatever the next living creature is that they have to fight, I'll try and drain its life. Because I do wonder if that would work. Oh, crashed again. That room is apparently just impossible for my computer to figure out. I hope it's not making the stream too unstable. Because, well, depending on the type of game, some of the games when they crash, they cause issues with OBS as well. But not sure if this one is doing it. Crashes quite quickly, so I keep on not really having the time to check. Well, it was just walking into that room in general this time. So, not walking into the specific jail cell, it was just walking back into that room. But maybe I looked too closely at one of the cells. So hopefully this time we can manage to not have that happen again. Just... run over there. Okay. I mean, it mostly worked. I guess I'll save here, because I don't want to run through that room again. There. Another error. Okay. I think it's... like, I'm not even sure where the error message is coming from. It says there's a syntax error. So. I can't click away the error message because it's like... the game window. I can't see my mouse cursor in there. Like, if I can just close the error message, maybe that'll do something. Because currently... oh, wow. It opened up a giant notepad type file. Okay, yeah, it's quite the error. Bunch of symbols. Okay, opening the game back up again. But the game sure is being silly in this section. Okay. So. Like, I don't know if changing some of the graphics settings would fix it. Like... I'll set it to low detail level. And do need to restart the game for that to... Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are gonna love it. I don't know if the low detail level is gonna fix it, but it sure looks different. So, load into the game. Look at the portraits. Yeah, I just wanted to check if this will make the game run a bit more stable. At least in this section. Because maybe. Like, she actually has a different outfit in that portrait for some reason. Can I bring her? No, can't bring her alive. I guess because they're already dead. Okay. Somebody died, yep, he did. Oh, I can drain life from the spiders. Okay, that's something. Heal, whole bunch of healing. Even more healing. She's practically dead. It does seem to be working. So I can indeed steal life from the spiders. Which is very good to know. But after this section, I'll probably switch it back to the other setting, but for now I'm just hoping that this will make it run better. Okay. So much healing. Because they all attack him at the same time. It's ridiculous.
I am...
Okay, so I'd need other skills to combine with the blood draining. I guess summoning an elemental? That might be a good one. So I can drain the blood in order to be able to afford to use those other skills. And... I mean, I guess maybe the flame ring would also help a bit. Because I think that would help more when it's more than one enemy attacking him. Lowered blood cost. Okay. So I guess I cast that. And then the life stealing, summon elementals, flame ring, all that. To hopefully make this work. So. There you go. Second time? Nope. Already got killed. That was...
I am weak.
I don't know what they're called, the ghost one. Those are so annoying because they keep on only attacking him. And they seem to really like working in groups, which is very effective. And I don't approve. There. I guess I'll save again. So I don't constantly have to change the same settings over and over again. Okay. I guess I could just summon the elemental before I get into the room. Maybe it can just do the start of the fight for me. I can just stand back here. That's much nicer. Yeah, I think it killed the elemental. Just get in there. Or not. Nope, Pink died. I mean, it's kind of almost working. I think I just need to go all in on this strategy, so...
I'm waiting.
I'm not going anywhere.
The others could just wait. And I... No? Come on, you're supposed to be in here. I'm the one hiding outside the room, not you. Okay. Much better. But really? Really? My elemental already got killed. I was completely ignoring it. Those wraiths. If I could just get rid of those wraiths. Those very, very annoying wraiths. Don't it just fight that wraith on my behalf? No. No, the Wraith will not accept that. The Wraith specifically has a grudge against Kristoff. Doesn't care about anyone else.
I'm waiting.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, this will work. killed the elemental. And she's not even fighting. Silly Wraith. And wait, okay. Huh. Weird to be changing rooms in the middle of combat. That did not work properly. Seems to work. It also uses up some amount of shots, but ow. Rude. Just fight the giant creature I just summoned. No? No? Not interested in fighting the giant creature that's bashing you? No. Okay. Guess not. How about this one? Really? Really? It's ridiculous. Really? Okay, so that strategy is not working quite as planned. Mainly because it's kind of useless. But oh well, I guess the room is cleared now. Possibly. Guess it worked. I'll take it. Those. Anything in these barrels? Sure. No other barrels in the corner. So many flashing lights. Okay. I mean, now he's even lower on blood than before. But I mean, he managed to survive that room. It's something. I guess I'll try the next room, see if it works better there.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Really? How are you gonna find the enemies without me running into the room and probably getting all of the enemies to just attack Kristoff instead? Yeah. Yep, that seems to be a trend here. None of the enemies are interested in fighting anyone other than Mr. Main Character.
I am weak with lack of precious
I mean, maybe they just want an autograph, I don't know. Okay, that still didn't really work.
I am weak with lack of precious
Really? Just failed summoning it.
I am weak with lack of precious
Failed again. Okay.
I am weak with lack of precious
Fine, so now he's just constantly failing the skill. So glad I unlocked that skill. That was worth the points.
I am weak with lack of precious
Well, at least this time he managed to summon it. It's just not doing anything. Yes, it's perfect skill. 11 out of 10.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Is this gonna do anything? It is standing inside the room. And nope. Nope, they're just gonna go past it, attack Kristoff. Yep. Sounds about right. And he's basically dead. And there goes the elemental. And he's dead. Yeah. Fine. I guess. The other strategy is just use all the healing items and then just go with that. Who cares about skills like them biting or stealing blood, because they're too unreliable. Really? You're just gonna block the doorway now? Okay, at least I can steal some blood. Summon a new one. Summon a new one. Okay. Like that. Throw away some of the attackers. Right. Works perfectly. Yeah. Totally worth it. He's essentially dead already. Yeah. Huh. All this strategy isn't very good. How about a different strategy? I mean, maybe just the circle of flames thing. Like, maybe that's more worth it. Oh, it doesn't stay like that. It just... Okay. Nothing in there. Good. Come on. Just keep burning all of them. Okay. He's basically dead. Yep, and he's dead. Yeah, that didn't work. Such a strange combat system at times. You can hold those items. I mean, a lot of the spells are just really expensive to cast. And in some cases it takes a lot of attempts in order to even cast the spell. Because it takes a while for the animation to happen. And even if that does work, there's also a high chance the spell will just fail. So... yeah. So I'll overwrite that save so that I can just stop having to redo the healing. Okay, I'll just run into the room, find myself a nice corner of the room, and then cast the elemental spell. Both of them are coming after me instead of the elemental. Yeah. Seems about right. Really? Really? How many times do I have to summon an elemental for one elemental to hit? I think I spent, like, enough blood for, like, 4 elementals in order to summon one there. That's just... that can't be right.
Let loose thy wrath.
Okay, not quite what I
Stand thy
want.
ground.
Yeah, now they're just running off into combat. Elemental. There's the spider coming in.
To the abyss.
There. Maybe that'll
To the abyss with thee.
do more damage.
To the abyss with thee.
How much damage I'm taking from this fight? There. Okay. And then I drain the spider over there. It doesn't have any blood to drain. Fine. Somehow I got that. What a messy fight. I mean, I guess I did something. It's just spawning in so many of those wraiths all at once. And those do a silly amount of damage. And using the blood skill takes so much blood, and there's nobody to drain there except for the spiders, who seem to be running out of blood very quickly. So... it's all just one big mess.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Well, maybe you don't need that precious blood. Try going without.
To the abyss with
Blood is overrated.
I can draw no precious blood.
You're not supposed to try and eat him. Just keep slashing. No, hang on. Okay. So, it seems those wraiths do more damage, like comparing it like to the amount of health I have and the amount of health it has, and like comparing the amount of damage we're doing. The Wraith seems a lot better equipped for this fight. So, that's great news for it, not for me. Okay. Come on. Guess I'll summon the elemental and see if I can just... No, I just spent... I think I spent the money, the blood to summon it, but it didn't do anything. I guess because the animation got interrupted, so... That is... It's so mean. Why does the game have to be so mean?
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
And then the elemental is essentially useless. because the Wraith just goes around it, and the Elemental doesn't seem to do much damage, but then it just walks off. Like, it doesn't stay around for very long. It's very expensive to summon. What's the point of those skills? Because it seems kinda... like, the enemies are not interested in attacking now. Why do they want to attack him so bad? Even if the Elemental was much closer, they just really want to go after him. Of course, there's more than one Wraith in that room.
Let's loose thy wrath.
Maybe I could have the other two help out with this. Nope, that was not what I meant to do. Just keep on going after Kristoff specifically. He's already low on health, give him a break. No. Really makes me wonder how the targeting of enemies in this game works, because they are just ignoring everyone else, just going after him. It's so bizarre. Okay, I'll just... what? Diseased from... okay. I guess that's a thing. Why is that one giving him a disease? Is it expired or something? Oh, that one needs to be identified. Okay. Sure. Specifically that one only. Okay. Alright. So I'll just use one of the blood pouches. There. And then heal a bunch. There. And then... which skills would be likely to help here? Like... I mean, the flame ring did kind of help, but not that much. Maybe the firestorm? Okay. Yeah, they are definitely taking a lot of damage from fire. So, I guess that might be the strategy here. Just setting them on fire. We all know how flammable ghosts are. No, I think it stopped crashing for now, at least. Hope it stays that way. Yeah, that works. Need to find more creatures to drain of life. Otherwise, that is a very expensive attack to constantly do. There you are. Really? That's it? There. More. So I got a lot of it back. That's nice. So I mean, it kinda works. But it might be easier to just roam around with him and leave the others behind for areas like this, where there's just too many enemies spawning in. He keeps getting surrounded and then being stuck fighting like, 5 enemies at once that all just target him. And then that chaos, the other 2 end up dying, and I still don't have a way to bring them back. So. It's just easier to keep track of only one character. Yeah. I guess I can find some more life from you. Very kind. Still need to heal a bunch. Okay. I mean, at least it works. Okay. Save again. Okay. Thank you for the raids. How are you doing today and what were you streaming? Like, I'm not sure what you've been playing lately. Can't remember. But as to what I'm playing, it's getting very janky. And yeah, also a lot of flashing lights. Sorry about that. Where? No, I targeted the wrong spot. More fire! Yes. That was pretty effective. Maybe too effective. Can I drain? Yes! Yes, I can drain the tiny ones. I guess only once though. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Weirdly enough. So yes, this game is very janky at times, and especially in this area, it seems to really struggle with the number of enemies that spawn in, and the lighting, and everything. So, yeah. It's just, it kind of works. Yeah, it is a very intense thunderstorm. Not sure what's going on with that, but that thunderstorm is not stopping anytime soon. Oh, also we're in the Tower of London. So, apparently the Tower of London in the year 1999, which I believe is the year that we're currently in game. Apparently in that year, the Tower of London had absolutely no glass windows anywhere, and at most only had curtains just flapping in the wind. And it's also a constant thunderstorm right outside, but a fairly quiet thunderstorm at that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they don't have AC. At least I figured out I can drain blood from those spiders. Because this area was getting a bit ridiculous. Like, generally they can only drain blood from, like, humanoid type creatures, but the spiders, like, at least with the draining blood from a distance, apparently it works. So, let's just not question it. Okay. So, we've got what looks like a locked door. Now, we're looking for the heart of another vampire, because apparently some vampires have the ability to remove their blood and just store it in a safe place somewhere else, and then they're just practically immortal. So, yeah. And apparently this vampire decided to store blood here. Somewhere between all the wraiths and spiders, I guess. Okay, so moving while the firestorm thing is going, it seems to be a bad idea, because then it only gets the partial effect of it. Noted. To drain life from you.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
And I missed as well. It's quite inconvenient.
To the abyss with thee.
Yeah, that's bad.
The abyss.
Probably, yeah. Expected that to happen. But it did save, so that's good. At least heal. Okay. I guess I'll rearrange my skills again, because the elemental was kind of useless. Maybe lightning? So maybe not that one. Okay. I haven't played Bloodlines 2. But isn't that quite a... Oh, Bloodlines 1. Okay. Because Bloodlines 2 is quite recent. Like, I think less than a year since it was released. But yeah, I haven't played it, and from what I heard, people weren't too happy with that one. Yeah, I can imagine. I personally haven't played it, and I'm not really planning on playing it, to be honest, because, well, from what I've heard, it's not really a continuation of Bloodlines 1. And just, yeah, it just doesn't seem very appealing to me. Don't know which other skill would be good to use. Yeah, it just seemed like it wasn't what people expected from Bloodlines 2, so. Which I'd say is an issue with a lot of games, that it's not so much that it's a bad game, it's just not what people want from a specific franchise.
To the abyss with me.
Got that one at least. Thank you for the 10 stream watch streak. Yeah, for me, I just don't care that much about, like, fancy new graphics. Yeah. Like, I'm not the kind of person to, like, buy an entire new PC every other year just to be able to keep up with the times. It's just not me.
I am weak from lack of precious blood.
Such a mess. Yeah, same here. They just don't seem that interesting somehow.
I am weak from lack of precious blood.
I don't need photorealism. It's not really what I enjoy about the games that I do enjoy. Like, I'd say games can be quite pretty without trying to do like all the ray tracing and whatever. It's just so unnecessary. Like, just have like nice color gradients, like, you know, if the game has like the ability to like view the night sky, and like you have just a nice color gradient that just looks realistic enough. There's games from the 2000s that can manage. I don't think you need ray tracing. So. To me, it just seems like you really don't need all that stuff. This is just a bit of a mess of a fight. And apparently that spider does not have blood, unlike the other spiders. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm currently in the process of upgrading my setup, but like, I'm not gonna continue doing that on a regular basis. And I don't upgrade so I can play that one new game. I'm upgrading so that I can continue using my PC. Like, I know, like, how outrageous. So, yeah. Like, my current setup not supporting Windows 11, and my graphics card driver getting discontinued, and like, yeah. But that's why I'm upgrading. Oh, and also having issues with my D drive disconnecting. Like that. That's the reason I'm upgrading. Not to go, oh, look, now I can see dust particles on the grass in the distance. Like,
I am weak from lack of precious blood.
Like, I want games to run, and I would prefer the frame rate to not be 20 frames a second or less, because it's more likely to make me motion sick, so it's actually better to have worse graphics and have a stable frame rate. So, yeah. Really. Can't drain it. It has so much life left in it, apparently.
Awakens.
But I can't. It's not sharing any of that. Yeah, it's just them purposefully discontinuing drivers and stuff, which... Yeah. Like, my graphics card is fine.
Precious blood.
Like, I would have continued using that for a while longer. But apparently they decided that my graphics card is so outdated that they might as well just not support it at all anymore. So. Because I mean, oh no, it's from like 2018? The horror. Meanwhile, it runs just fine. Really? Can't even manage to pathfind anywhere. Just stuck in the middle of, like... It seems like I was fighting enemies who were still busy spawning in. Actually, didn't really mean to kill the spider with that, because I wanted to drain the spider.
Peace awakens.
So, that was kind of the opposite of what I was going for.
I am weak.
Hope that affects it. Okay. That is also affecting the spider. Just give me your life force, please. Nah, that's it. That's all you've got.
I am weak.
A bit more, at least. Such a mess. I mean, at least I survived the fight. That's something. Anything in these crates? Oh. I guess I'll take it. With the issue being that he is running out of inventory space, because of course he is. I personally feel like a lot of games managed to get some fancy graphics without needing to like do stuff like the frame generation and whatever else. Like, I don't know if they're just purposefully not optimizing the games as much. Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly, but it's not like you can't have pretty games without this stuff. It's pretty clear that it's possible. Just need to put in the effort. Yeah, like, I also like a lot of 2D games. You don't need 3D to make a good game. Like, all those features that you just need to have in a modern game. I kind of disagree. Okay, saving again. Yeah, I think in part it's because the game engines also have those high requirements, and that just means the requirements to play the game are ridiculously high for no good reason. Yeah, and he's immediately dead. A lot of those skills would work so much better if I could use them from a distance and not in, like, hand-to-hand combat. But all the creatures move too fast compared to how slow he is at using those skills. Guess I'll heal? And then just hope I can find a spider to drain before the wraiths attack. Oh. There go the wraiths. Okay. Drain that one.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
And drain it again. Drain it again. And then use that blood to kill that one. And then heal. And he's basically out of blood again. Reminds me a bit of games where, like, it's a thing in some city builder games where no matter what you do, things are always on the verge of collapsing. Like, either his health is really low or his blood is really low, or both. No matter how much I focus on trying to, like, regain the blood. Where is that spider? There it is. Can I borrow some of your blood, please?
Precious blood.
And he's also quite slow. Good job. There, that's a bit better. Okay, now it doesn't have any blood left. Of course it doesn't. There, I think that's slightly better than before. Not much, but I'll take it. More wraiths and spiders and everything combined, as always. Okay, firestorm. And then I try and that spider. Okay, that didn't quite kill him. Don't know why. Could be worse. Either way, it just feels like a lot of the more recent games are quite bloated and add a bunch of stuff that doesn't really improve the game a noticeable amount.
To the abyss with me.
But makes it so that the requirements are just ridiculous. So I don't play much modern stuff. The stuff I do play tends to be indie games. Because those are just like a different category. Really? Draining so much health immediately? Meanwhile, I'm just trying to regain some blood.
With thee.
And they're just killing Kristoff immediately. Haley. Yeah, steal a bit more. That's better. Meanwhile, he's already half health again. So ridiculous.
To the abyss with thee.
He's a very sickly vampire, and he's dead. Okay, there's a switch on that wall. Interesting. At least no enemies in here. A monocle. Okay. That's a big monocle. Biggest monocle ever. Okay. There? Just trying to make it all fit. Inventory management is such a mess. I'm still sorry about all the flashing. I'm not the one who decided to set this part inside of a thunderstorm. So, and no, I'm not planning on that. I'm not even sure if the multiplayer would still work, so. And I don't really do multiplayer. Like, presumably the multiplayer stuff would be designed to, like, be played with multiple players. And just in terms of, like... planning all of that, it's just... no. Thank you for the rage! What are you doing? What are you streaming? Don't mind the lightning storm and the general chaos. Let the rat run away. Get back here. Thanks. Sounds legit. Well, I mean, they're very silly spiders, because, like, they're trying to eat vampires. I don't think they'd be able to properly digest vampires. So... I don't think vampires are generally something a spider would be able to eat. So. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Need to use that skill, because otherwise that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. True that. They generally don't. Which... yeah. And there's also much smaller spiders, which... like, the bigger ones seem to be the adults, the smaller ones seem to be the spiderlings from the same species, I guess? And the tiny ones still attack humans. Meanwhile, like, would they even be able to eat a human when they're, like, the size of a rat? I don't think so. Like, I think the size of spider to size of prey animal ratio is a bit too far off there for that to be realistic for them to do. Because, like, the way spiders digest their prey, I don't think that would work for something the size of a human when it's a fairly small spider. Because they basically, like, inject saliva and wait for that to liquefy their prey, and then they just drink it like a juice packet. Something along those lines. So, I feel like when the size ratio is that far off, they wouldn't really be able to use that tactic. They wouldn't have enough of the saliva. So. And they're the ones attacking first, so. And I'll just get rid of the aluminium bats, because I think those are just, well, being already worth selling. But they are huge. Okay. Hopefully they'll have room for the rest.
Can I get rid of something first?
I have a feeling those pipes aren't going to be worth selling, but managed to keep them for now. At least they're smaller. Okay. Saving again, because anything could happen. Including the game crashing, which it did quite a few times in a row. This medieval castle being the Tower of London. So, this is set in the year 1999. And this is apparently the state of the Tower of London in the year 1999. As in, no glass on the windows, and in some rooms they have curtains. And just constant thunderstorms, of course. Everyone knows about the 24/7 thunderstorms. So that's enough. That was very expensive as an attack, but at least it worked. Well, I mean, the game got released in the year 2000, so 99 would still be the past. But yeah, the start of Redemption is in like 1100 and something, and, well, this part is not. Like, I can give you a quick summary of what's going on if you're not trying to avoid spoilers. Just let me know. Maybe... there, that's good. Owie.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Do
practically
I look like
useless.
your pack mule?
So useless. That skill takes so long to do anything.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Okay. Got a bit, I guess. I need to heal a bunch to try and survive all this. There.
To the abyss with thee!
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. They definitely tried to do a lot of things. Some worked better than others. As you can probably imagine.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
I'm supposed to be draining blood. Really?
I am weak with lack of precious
You
blood.
lost blood instead of getting any of it? Yeah, now it's out of blood, of course. Yeah, it's so much lightning. Never-ending lightning. I mean, who would have built a castle-type place in a location that doesn't get lightning 24/7? We'll just ruin the ambience to not have constant lightning. Yes, it kind of looks like that's the case. Because that is not just thing tends to go. At least not the lightning storms that I've experienced. Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe all proper lightning storms are like this. Where it is kind of a free strobe light. Okay. Managed to get up to presumably the top floor of the building. Is it still just gonna be spiders and wraiths? Probably. Well, actually, no. Just the quest item.
Behold,
Lucretia's heart. A bloody heart.
Yes! Let's stake it!
no, we need it. Let us return to the Temple of Set. Mayhap Lucretia will be more agreeable now.
I mean, I'm quite sure that in the year 1999, the Tower of London was already open to tourists. I don't think that's such a recent development that it's a tourist destination. So, yeah. Meanwhile, in this one, it's just like somewhere at a weird abandoned harbor. Definitely not looking the way the outside of the Tower of London does. So I guess they decided to move the Tower of London into a more convenient spot when they made it a tourist destination. So, yes. Yeah, for me, I don't tend to see that many thunderstorms that are anywhere close to this active. Like, maybe for, like, a minute or two, it'll be this active. Like, once a year. But not for long. So, what skills would I want to upgrade? I guess the life-stealing one. Because that was quite useful. Costs 1,800 to upgrade. Another 3,700 to upgrade it again? I'll go for it. Okay. Yeah, I guess you would probably have to live in the tower to get quite this much lightning. But specifically, you need to live there in the 90s. And I hope you don't mind the lack of glass windows. Just holes in the wall with curtains in some cases. Okay. I mean, that one's probably a good one to really upgrade. Just so his healing skill is more reliable. Hello, how are you doing today? Okay. I think the rest will just go into attributes. So, I guess strength would be a good one. Let's get that to 70. And then stamina, I guess. And then dexterity is the last one. Okay. And I guess some into manipulation. Okay. Thank you for the gift sub. I think that's good enough for him. Not sure what this is. That's fine. Okay. So, what do I upgrade for him? What's this? Oh right. Causes all surrounding creatures to stop and gaze at the user. And the music is quite nice. Transforms the user into a cloud of mist. Okay. Very intriguing. I mean, it does seem to like using the one that transforms him into a wolf. So I guess I can upgrade that for him. So it's hopefully more useful. Since he keeps using it, so. I guess upgrade the healing. There. Okay. And then the rest of the points just into upgrading the stats. That's the charisma, I guess. Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing you mean this font, because this appears to be a different font, so, like, these fonts are easier to read, but, like, the ones that are kind of like the golden-y color, not the bright yellow, those seem like a very stylized font. Grants control of the target user. I'm sure that's limited in terms of like how powerful the target would be. Oh, those, yeah. Is that the same font as the other one? Because that one's all caps. And the other one, like the other area where they use a font that to me looks kind of similar, that's all lowercase. So maybe it's the same font? It's just difficult to compare, because... But I feel like it's the same font. Because they kind of fit together. font is called Morpheus. Okay, well, thank you for letting us know. I'm not familiar with the specific font, but clearly the game is quite fond of it. Yeah, let's just upgrade that a bit. Healing seems like a good one to upgrade. And then I guess maybe Spirit's Touch? I mean, I don't know what that would really do. Like, maybe it would just make it more likely to be successful, I guess. Sure, it's not papyrus. Yeah, there's plenty of fonts that just pop up all over the place. Like, I do remember hearing that the like 2000s anti-piracy ad, that the font they used for that they didn't properly license it. I'm not sure if that is true, but yeah, I've heard about it several times. I'm just not sure if it's been confirmed or not. But yes, fonts. They need to be made by somebody, and that somebody also deserves to get paid. Outrageous ideas. It's not just movies and music and such that are made by people. So, yeah. Yeah, well, papyrus is just kind of an overused one. I guess similar to Comic Sans, like, it's just been used a bit too much. Like, supposedly Comic Sans should help with, like, readability, but it's just... when you use a font too much, it just kind of gets annoying. So, I think that's just the problem with it. But, like, using it in contexts where it doesn't make sense and just... yeah. Like, if you're writing something that's supposed to be quite, like, professional looking and serious and you use the wrong font, it'll not be a very good impression. Okay, there. All leveled up. And they're going to
The
attack
abyss
next.
with thee.
Apparently Kristoff is the only one to care about that.
Ah, to the abyss with thee.
Okay. So yeah, to me I'd say fonts like that aren't really bad in general. It's just a...
To the abyss with thee.
if it's a font that's very easy to access, there's a decent chance that it's been used in some very unfitting contexts. So... using it from that point on, where, like, a lot of people had it in, like, a basic text editor, for example, it just might come across as, well, not being the most intentional choice. Way to get back out of this place is, but I guess I'll just look around. there's just a time and a place for like a very like for bonds that have a lot of personality. Now his viewing skill is a lot more effective.
To the abyss!
Just get rid of that one. Much better. I guess I could have also upgraded the Firestorm. I don't think I did that, did I? I did not upgrade it at all, so... that would probably be a good one to try and level next. Okay. Still got another healing item. Well, another blood bag. So I'll take that. The way back down was around here? Yep. That's the one. And then the door leading outside. I mean, the abyss is gonna be quite crowded. He's been killing a lot of creatures. Close by. Yes, perfect. Aww. I mean, you could always try and buy some chocolate later. Presumably the store still has chocolate. What? Who are we fighting? Okay. Guess we're fighting a werewolf. Doesn't seem very friendly, so... well, he immediately dies. Oh, glad I saved.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Okay. Suddenly werewolf. There. Do it. So, there you go. Oh, he still immediately dies. Ugh. That's ridiculous.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
That was a very good time to be saving. Okay, you heal. I guess you figure out your inventory. There. Such a mess in everyone's inventory. Okay. So both of them just have the 2 blood bags left. Just make sure they're both full on health. Okay. I guess I'm saving again. I'll just save L go with here. Or maybe there? Yeah. Why not? Okay. And then I guess Firestorm is still a decent one to use. But maybe that werewolf is just not very sensitive to fire. Oops.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
The abyss with thee!
Yeah. It is doing so much damage. Maybe the skill to temporarily freeze enemies? No, I've got it somewhere. There, the Prison of Ice, I think. Okay. Maybe that'll be more effective on that werewolf. Steal its life force? Nope. Immediately dead. Okay. Oh, that didn't quite work out.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Okay. So... I haven't really leveled up that many of his skills. Maybe the speed upgrade combined with something else. Yeah, protection against damage, sure. So... Very speedy, but still also very dead. Yep, there he goes. Wow. Am I supposed to die in this fight? Starting to think that might be the case.
I do withdraw.
I'm waiting.
I'm not going anywhere.
What if I just keep running? I can't see the werewolf. Not werewolf. No werewolf here. Nope. Not at all. Can you fight the werewolf? No, no, not fighting the werewolf. La-di-da. So... I'm just taking my dog for a walk. Nobody worry about this. La-di-da. Maybe I can hide inside a building? I don't know. Hey, let me in. Okay, that worked. Oh. I have a feeling that that's not how you're supposed to do that. So I'll save. Yeah, there is a werewolf waiting outside. Small detail. Would have been nice if I could just exit through a different door. And just... yeah, leave the werewolf behind that way.
I am weak.
No, I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. At least that's the impression I'm getting. At least hopefully take less damage. And then just, I guess, use the blood. And... I mean, getting the statistics of enemy creatures might actually be a useful skill. If I were to properly know how to use it. So. I did the thing to have him take less damage, and he got hit twice. I think. Twice. And he's dead. How is that fight supposed to work? Because I don't think that's...
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Like, what? I guess it's gonna have to be a combination of freezing the werewolf and setting it on fire. Maybe that'll do something. Okay. I mean, it's worth a try. Didn't work. And he's dead. Like, what? What does the game want me to do?
Precious blood.
Cast the skills there. What? That allowed him to survive for like half a second longer.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Like, does any of this actually do anything? Because it doesn't seem like it. Even with the skill that's supposed to... Like... Yeah, I'm not supposed to be dying here. I'm supposed to be winning this fight, apparently. Okay. Sure.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Seems likely. Do the others have any relevant skills for this? I guess I can turn him into a wolf immediately. Maybe that'll do something. Hello, wolf. I'm also a wolf. Does that not mean we're friends? I can't seem to attack while being a wolf. Can I heal while being a wolf? Doesn't seem to be a possibility. No, that did not work out.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Not sure what the point is of the turning into a wolf skill when at best you just die immediately. So I just mind control it. She immediately died just from looking at it. Okay. Not sure what's going on with this fight. There, I guess I'll overwrite that again, because... well, why not? Did that work? I don't think that's working. Yeah, that's not working. That is not working. Okay. So, anything else? Like, why is that one not working? Like, control of the target, like, it didn't seem to do that. No, that did not give control of the werewolf. Okay. Feels like there's quite a few of the powers that just don't have an effect. Which is strange. I'll just try and summon a bunch of fire. Did it work? I mean... almost. Almost. A small detail of... he is supposed to probably survive the fight, because I can't really get him back at the moment. At least not that I'm aware of. Missed.
The beast awakens.
Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Okay. Good enough. Just set it all on fire. Okay. Why not? There, I'll just save. Not even a cutscene after that? That was just nothing. I would have expected a cutscene. Going like, oh, we're ambushed. Wonder who's behind it. No. None of that, and it just disappears. Okay, so I guess that fight wasn't supposed to be that difficult. Good sign. That's a very good sign. Got some stuff to sell.
What? What do you want?
Okay. Yeah, those were not worth carrying. Now I know. But these are kind of worth it. They still get the same price. Just wanted to check. Okay. Yeah, I'll just sell pretty much all of it. not sure if identifying it would be worth the amount of blood that uses. Also quite sure we still have 2 more flamethrowers in storage. And we have one of those bows. So I'll just sell all of that. Okay. Very nice. Okay. And I guess I'll sell another of the flamethrowers. I mean, I still don't know what kind of ammo they use. They have the napalm canisters. I guess those are the ammo for it. I mean, that is a fair amount of protection against lethal bashing and aggravated. Don't know. So let's see. Accuracy 20. Incendiary shortbow. Very interesting. So I don't need to get like flaming arrows. It's the bow that's just on fire. Alright. Why not?
Get lost.
Lovely. Okay. Guess time to store things. Yes, I still have 2 incinerators in storage. I'll store 1 more. And that one needs to be identified. Those are just going to be sold. I guess I'll just store the things that need to be identified. Don't think I need that many of those items. Guess I don't need the leather jacket, because this one's better.
What do you want?
There, I guess. Okay. Now I can actually properly have everything in her inventory. I mean, the chainsaw is a lot slower, but I'm not sure. I mean, the chainsaw is 2-handed. This thing seems to be about twice the speed. I don't know. I'll just stick with the current one for now, but I guess I'll keep the machete. So. I mean, I guess I should probably get that. Because it does seem like a decent upgrade to their armor. But they also need to buy a ton of just blood bags, because... yeah. That's just a bit of a struggle to keep them alive. I don't remember if there was an even better set of armor than that one. But it is possible.
Get lost!
So... guess I'll try and get to the other shop. Oh, I'll throw the machete. But maybe the other shop has some stuff that I want to get. Because I don't think I've had this much money in this game before. Because that is a fair amount. I guess now that I got the heart, I basically have my bargaining tool. Because now I can actually threaten her. Lucky me. Okay. I think that was the vampire club. Yep. Where's the curio shop? I know it was somewhere, just... maybe this door? Yes. Got it.
Hello?
So... decreases frenzy. I mean, that could be useful, I guess, but... I don't know if it's 6,700 levels of useful. Because that is very expensive. Wait. Where was it? There's Serenity Amulet. Just 6,062 for the two more charismatic vampires. Like, I'm not sure if it is actually the charisma stat, but one of their stats is really changing the prices. I mean, lowering blood cost would be very nice. It is a bit expensive, but I mean, and they just had the one available, so seems worth slowly.
Good day.
Stocking up on those. Why is there a blood bag on the ground? Oh. Not gonna say no to free food. More random blood bags on the ground, because definitely definitely use them. Don't know.
Hello?
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll at least buy a couple more plasma bags. I don't think that's worth it.
Good day.
So... two more for him. And then... the rest goes to Kristoff. Okay. At least they now have some reserves again. Okay. I feel like he should probably use that bracelet, because I use a lot more skills with him as a character. So. And then maybe we can get some other stat boosting bracelet for his other arm.
Hello?
Like, don't think there's one available at the moment. Ring of Appearance. I mean, that's pretty bad compared to the rings I've already got. This one costs 1,340 and gives 5 appearance. I've got 2 diamond rings, both worth, well, at least if he's selling them, 371. And those give 4 times the appearance. Yeah, I guess that's just
Good day.
enough shopping for now. Okay. So, back to the other area, I think. Because I need to go and threaten a vampire lady. Oops. Not where I meant to go. I wanted to walk around the corner. But I guess they got distracted and decided to go into the club after all. Is he even holding a... Is the weapon invisible? No. Maybe from certain angles it's invisible. I don't know. But yeah, the game is, I mean, that was the 3rd dungeon since getting to this era. And only the first one seemed modern, the other 2, not so much. So, I guess moral of the story is, the world didn't really change that much in those 800 years. Only some small details, like cardboard boxes existing. But mostly the same. I guess the Tower of London didn't have any cardboard boxes, so. Nobody in here at all? There were people here before. Not sure where they all went. Yeah. You friendly?
Come this way. You may go down to the temple.
Well, I've already been there. Oh, I get to skip the entire temple. That's nice. Alright, I left a fair amount of stuff behind in here. So very considerate that they allowed me to just skip the entire dungeon and just go here. I'll save again because I don't trust it. But I still have to fight her again.
Damn you! Damn you! Damn your wretched hides!
We loves you too, creature.
Now give me a good reason to put a stake right through your bloated blood pump.
Lucretia, thou wilt free Lily from her blood bond.
Very well. Lily, you're free to go.
Whenever it hurts her voice to
Now
talk like
thou
that.
wilt tell us where we may find the Zamitzi, the Giovanni, and the contraband from Prague.
I don't know about the Simitzi or Giovanni. We just load ships. All I can tell you is that the next ship out is the Saint Magdalena. Dock 23, laden with guns, heroin, emigrating Sabbaths, and the sacred earth of Prague. Now give me the heart, and I'll let you leave in peace.
Pink, thou shalt return her heart.
No way!
Okay.
We have to check her info first. She could be lying.
Nay, such a lie would cost her death.
What?
Maybe she
What?
knows you're a softie.
We came here seeking knowledge of the shipments. We have that, so let us go.
Okay. Yeah.
Just throwing it. Rude.
Behold the power of Set!
And I bet it's a boss fight. Yep, it's gonna be a boss fight. Can I set her on fire? Really? She's just stuck in place now. Fire. More fire. Ow. Fire. More fire. Yep. Hope that this autosave is at the
I am-
correct spot. Could have been worse. Or did I save after the conversation? I don't think so, did I? Maybe? No, that's not after the conversation. That's right before.
Damn you!
We love
Through the...
Lucretia,
There we go.
Pink, nay,
I already heard all of that. And of course... Hold it. It was gonna be a boss fight for no good reason. And wait, that animation did not line up properly. That definitely didn't line up. Steal blood from her. That worked really well. Firestorm. Steal more blood. Sure. Did that already work? I guess so. Yep. Either drain her blood or destroy it. I mean, why wouldn't I drain it, right? What's the worst that could happen? I'll drain it. Gain the power.
I shall drain this heart of its blood and gain the power of this foul priestess.
Yes. Okay.
I told you we should not give the art to such a one as she.
Now he's the foul priestess. There. Okay. Eyes of the Serpent. What does that do? Mesmerizes the target into a daze. Sure. Steals life? Just different flavor than the other one, I guess. Ooh, protect from damage. Affects appearance. Okay. Sure. Creates a viper to aid you. Yes. Okay. So... Is that... Like... This one seems like it uses up less blood than the other one. But maybe that one is more powerful. I don't know. Or I'll just make the Viper that I can summon more powerful. Because why not? Okay. I guess I'll upgrade manipulation. Because that one seems quite important for at least the, like, mesmerizing. I feel like that might fall under the manipulation skill. Not sure. Okay. His humanity is at 40. Not sure if that's lower than before. That's fine. What would make sense for me to upgrade? Like, the turning into a wolf didn't really seem to do that much. So... maybe fortitude? Because protection against damage could be useful. Might not require as much healing anymore. Not just there. Upgraded a bunch. So maybe this way he'll be a bit tankier. And I'll upgrade the main combat stats. Good enough. Okay. And what do I upgrade for her? Oh, I guess for him I did mean to upgrade the firestorm, but well, since he just got the snake-themed powers, it felt weird not to just put a bunch of points into those. So. Guess. More damage. Might help at some point. Equal or higher generation rate. I feel like that's not going to be the most useful one to have. Because it also seems to only work on vampires. So. Awaken? Oh, wait. Yes! That's the one I've been looking for. So I can actually revive them. Just need to get the proper spell for it. Okay, and then the rest goes into attributes. Good enough. Oh, right. Speaking of waking them back up again. She's the one who's currently not awake. Details. I don't think she can wake herself up. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think she can cast that on herself. No. And I don't know if I have an item to do that. I guess she's just gonna be taking a very extended nap for now. Because otherwise I have to redo that fight again. That's just hassle. La-di-da. And yeah, next quest is just to board the ship. Really? Need to leave the temple for the very long path. I think this was the way out. They really could have given me a faster route. Either way, the voice actress who was portraying that snake vampire lady was going all in. Oh, that sounded uncomfortable. Making all those hissing sounds and like, yeah. Not sure how you do that without damaging your voice. Okay, nothing in here. be opened. Thanks for the reminder. I think this was the way back. There. Back through here. Such a long path. Feels like the main reason that lady managed to survive for so long was it's just so much effort to go to that level of the temple. Okay, if you're referring to the previous dungeon, it's because it is the previous dungeon. Just without the enemies. Come in. Okay, there. So, still not sure how I'm going to find the reviving item. Hope they have one around here somewhere. Maybe the shop has one.
I'm free of those revolting snakes.
I guess she's
My
fine.
blood bond is gone. All because of you, Kristoff. And you too, Pink. Ugh, I never knew the smog of London could smell so good.
Whither wilt thou go, fair lily?
I have nowhere to go. I came to London from New York looking for my sire, Alexandra Ruthven. She disappeared 3 years ago.
Maybe she was just tired of your whining.
Kristoff,
Rude.
I owe you a bigger debt than I can pay.
Thou hast done yeoman service. I discharge thee of all duty.
I discharge your ass too. Bugger off!
I'll gladly travel with you, Kristoff, and fight by your side, and do whatever I can for you.
Oh,
Oh,
just
try and
what we
revive you.
need. Some moistened Toreador tart. This is a gents club. Bruiser only.
You are most welcome to join us, Lily.
Thank you, Kristoff. I'd like that very much. I'd love to go with you for as long
I
as
guess
you'd have
Pink
me.
thinks he's the main character now.
Yeah, I'm leader and I say
No, you're not.
I would be honored to have thee. Thy Toreador's strength may yet help us find my beloved Ineska and restore her to me.
Oh, yeah. Anything you want, Kristoff.
And I don't know. I'm just very bad at recognizing different performances by the same voice actors. So, yeah. I feel like with dubbing, in some cases, I'm decent at it, but with these voice actors, they're just, I don't know.
Hello?
They're awaken. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Good day.
wakey.
I'm starving.
I just set it on fire like 5 or 6 times in a row. And it worked eventually, so yeah, just not enough fire. Yeah. It worked, so why not? Okay, I mean, at least they're all alive again. That's something. Okay. Save there. Yes, when in doubt, no such thing as too much fire. I guess I'll go and clear out their storage for the most part. Because there is a decent chance I'll not really have access to it anymore. Because I think we'll be traveling to New York if I followed the storyline correctly. And no, they don't mind. They don't mind the chainsaw either. There. Yeah.
What? What do you want?
Good question. What do I want? Is there any fancier armor available at the moment? Doesn't look like it.
Get lost!
I don't know. Just figured that they might have something to say about the chainsaw, but I guess not. Okay. Those along. Never did get those identified, but I don't think I will bother with that. Take at least 2 flamethrowers? Eh, fine, I'll take all 3. I think I'm just gonna sell the goggles. Taking along those things, I guess. I guess might as well take along all of the scrolls. Why not? Just emptying all of this out, because I'm not expecting to be back here. I mean, I'm not sure what would generally cause more problem running around in the city carrying this giant sword thing or carrying that chainsaw. Because I think like,
What do you want?
with conventions and stuff, people are more likely to think the sword is just, you know, part of a costume. But the chainsaw? Yeah, I'll just sell those. Maybe the gloves are worth identifying.
Get lost!
So I guess I'll take those along. Yeah, true. But I'd say neither would the giant blade be, because I think people would also have questions about that. I just personally feel like there's potentially more settings where the giant sword would manage to pass as just like part of a costume than the chainsaw if you don't look like you're supposed to be there wielding a chainsaw. Like if you dress the part, maybe you could get away with the chainsaw, but like, you'd have to look like some sort of official, like, worker type person. Okay, that seems like it's gonna be a dungeon. So I guess I'll save again. The ship.
Help!
There we go.
Help!
Stay back. This is between the cops and us.
My... Okay. The other one. Oh, turned into a rat. Wait, huh? Oh, that was confusing. Okay. Are they dead?
Maybe I'll let the beast take over.
You alive? Oh. Wait, could I drain you? Fine, I guess I...
Leave us alone.
Like, where are they? Like, huh? Oh, I guess they keep going invisible. I think that's the problem. But that's a weird fight.
Help!
Don't drain each other! You're not supposed to be doing that. Don't. As if you're not supposed to do it. Throw a heal. A bunch. There, that's better. Okay. I'll just take that. Does sound like there's more of them. Yep, there's one. I'll say there.
We want to drag you alive in
There.
raw sewage.
How am I supposed to target them? I'm supposed to leave them alone. Meanwhile, they're doing all that.
Tell Agent Thorne. The big boss is Alessandro Giovanni. He's got to set up an FBI raid on Alessandro's warehouse. They'll find everything. The guns, the heroin, the Prague contraband, everything. Please.
I'll be damned. The cops are Interpol.
What is this Interpol?
Kind of an international police force.
They don't seem to know about vampires, though.
Look,
Oh well.
I changed their IDs to look like us. Cool, huh? Might come in handy once we reach the Big Apple.
The Tories finally pulling a weight. I could use someone like you.
We do. Reminds me of a certain game I'm playing tomorrow. Oh, wait, huh? What?
It's okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
he's having like
Just a
nightmares or
nightmare.
something. Yeah.
I've got you.
Apparently these vampires have heartbeats. On music. That'd be very jagged camera movements. Perfect. Just perfect. But I do think New York might have to wait till next time. I do still have a fair amount of stuff I need to do, and odds are I'll be playing Titanic Adventure Out of Time tomorrow for quite a bit. Because that game takes a while to just do one attempt at getting the proper ending. So, yes. But yeah, let's see who's live right now. And in the meantime, feel free to click the links in chat. For those of you who don't know, I stream 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays being Vampire the Masquerade Redemption at the moment, so this game. And Wednesdays being Titanic Adventure Out of Time. And Thursdays, basically Star Control 2, but it's like it's based on the game, kind of a re-release adjacent type thing. It's called Free Stars, the Urquan Masters, but yeah, it seems to be pretty much identical to Star Control 2 with only some slight changes. So, yes, that's the plan. And let's see who we're going to raid. I mean, I guess out of all the games, like, Dark Souls is kind of 3D. The era doesn't feel that far off from, like, 1100 and something. Like, yeah, it's more fantasy, but vaguely related, I guess. Close enough. Anyhow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Bye!